What's up, guys? It's Tater here. We are back with a video, not a universe mode video, but it is indeed the 600 subscriber special video, which is a Q&A. I asked if you guys wanted it. You guys said yes, so you guys got it. And my dog's licking my toes. That's fantastic. No. I was expecting a little bit more questions. I think I got maybe 5 from subscribers, but that's okay because I thought of some of my own that I would possibly ask someone, and I searched some online for YouTube Q&A general questions and that. Trying to not get too personal just because it is still YouTube and online and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. The first 3 questions I'm going to kind of combine in one. It's how did you start YouTube, what inspired you to do YouTube, and what do you use to record videos. So I started YouTube about 2 years ago. Well, yeah, I don't know, something like that, yeah, or a year and a half ago or something crazy. It's been a year since I've been partnered in August, starting in August. So yeah, about a year and a half. I didn't know what I wanted for Christmas, so I asked my dad if he could get me a Hauppauge HDP VR, because at that time I didn't really know about Elgato. That's just what a lot of people are using then. And I was just starting off, so I just got what I knew people were using and had reviews about. But I didn't really like it. It was big, clunky. It needed an extra cord for power supply, whereas the Elgato just uses the USB that you already have to hook up to your computer for the power supply. So I eventually bought a Elgato, and then after I bought the Elgato myself, I sold the Hauppauge on Craigslist. So I only spent a little bit of my own money to get the Elgato, which I don't mind because it's easier. The Hauppauge wasn't fully compatible with my MacBook Pro that I use. And then I had to download a different program, and I had to buy it because it was only free trial for 7 days or whatever. And it just was not cutting it for me. I had to record the audio separately and try and sync it up, and it was painful. With the Elgato, I can just open it up, hit the button for live commentary, and boom, it goes. Of course, if I want to edit, then that's something different, but I'm gonna just keep to the live commentaries for now, just because I'm not very good with editing. I'd rather learn it and use it for a bit before I make the full-on switch to editing and possibly doing more in-depth videos for my channel. But what inspired me to start YouTube? Well, my buddy actually started YouTube. He did a Call of Duty series, and it's like search and destroy gameplay, but he would commentate over it after. And I tried it. It's not for me. I'm not all that great at search and destroy. But it is what it is, right? Everyone has their own thing that they're good with. And sorry about that. I had a cough. And I decided I like WWE. I'll do it. It's nothing it's not too difficult in my opinion, but it's not easy because you still have to do videos work hard at it, and then grow as your channel grows. It's definitely not for everyone. Oh, glitching out. But yeah, what really inspired me for YouTube as well for WWE was I watched Tony Pizza Guy's SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Universe mode, and that what really got me to doing Universe mode, where you play as one player and like you create that player or whatever. A lot of people do similar Universe modes where they have they basically are like a GM of it, the whole thing. But a lot of people have to do a lot of editing for that, or they just have lots of videos and they upload a lot of time. And I just thought it would be easier to go with the route of Call Universe mode and that. So what do I use to record videos? I use my MacBook Pro for now until I get a second monitor, and then I'll use my gaming PC that I got a couple weeks ago. And I use the Elgato Game Capture HD and the Elgato Game Capture HD program that it comes with, which is a fantastic program for just simple live commentaries or recording video. It has everything laid out in it, and you can live stream too, and you can live stream from that. But if you do it like that, you can't have all the special screen effects that some people have on theirs, like graphics. You can still use Elgato Game Capture, of course, to get the video feed, but you can't live stream straight from it. And that's something I'm thinking about possibly doing in the future, but that's depends on a few things. Oh my. So that, I think, it's fun. I enjoy it. Some people it's not for. Some people don't want to try it. Some people may think it's stupid. That's all. Sometimes I do definitely have thoughts that it's kind of lame, which mainly was when I took that break, a couple month break or whatever, and now I'm back whatever, so it's all good. So someone asked, if you could choose a superpower, what would it be? Superpower, that's a good question, because honestly I don't know. But if I had to choose one, I would probably do either like super run speed or flying, because if super run speed, you could go wherever on your own running fast. Same thing with flying, but it'd be kind of cool to fly, because it's like, hey, look at that, that's a person flying on itself, what the heck, kind of deal. What about WWE games do you really love about them? What I really like about WWE games is the replay value in that year that the game's out, and potentially like after new games come out. You can have tons of fun. You can create a bunch of cause. You can basically do anything you want in a way. You can have 6-man TLC or 6-man ladder matches with 6 people, but you have a whole roster of, I think it's like 30 people or so. I don't know the exact number about the roster, but you have the whole roster plus people that you can download from community creations that aren't in the game. And I just have fun messing around with like table matches, Extreme Rules, Hell in a Cell, all that stuff. It's one of the games that I can play single player offline a lot and not get really bored with fast. Yeah, and so that's what I really like about them. And sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I really like universe mode as well, and you can download custom stories, so it's like a universe mode within a story. And it's just, there's a lot of customization. If you like WWE, you probably like the game. If you don't like WWE, you might like the game because it's fighting still, it's wrestling. It's fun to just go online with some friends and mess around. I don't play online unless it's in like a match with a bunch of friends, just because people spam cheat online. It's not that fun, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, that's what I like about the games. Dog, get out of here. Sorry, my dog hopped up on my lap and he's trying to drink some of my milk. Favorite WWE superstar and diva currently and all time. Currently, my favorite superstar would be Randy Orton. I know you probably, Randy Orton. I liked him since he was Evolution. I liked Evolution itself. I liked him. I do. He's great as a heel. And speaking of Randy Orton, will be Randy Orton in this match. He sure will go against Vince McMahon. Randy Orton's good. He's not. I don't know. I like him. You like him or you don't like him. That's just it for me. Favorite diva currently. Honestly, it would be between Paige and I think just Paige right now. None of the divas are impressed me a whole lot or whatever. I don't know. Before I liked Caitlyn, but my favorite diva all time would definitely be Trish Stratus or Lita. They just were the revolutionaries of the diva division, in my opinion. They had pretty much had a feud for years and years. And my favorite superstar all time would be Stone Cold Steve Austin, 316, The Undertaker. Those would be my two all-time. Stone Cold, he's just got the attitude. He's just a great character. Okay, go dog. Like, at the time, it was like kind of the guy that's like cool to be, kind of a bad guy in a way, but everyone loved him. Like, his feud with Vince McMahon was awesome. Everyone could relate to that in some time in their life when they want to beat up their boss. And he's good on the microphone. I find he's one of the best in the business that we've had. Not but have. Get down. Sorry, my dog's driving me nuts right now. Undertaker, I've always liked The Undertaker. When Undertaker was the American Badass, the big evil on his motorcycle, that was part where I really liked him. I've always had a fascination about motorcycles. Every time I was little and I saw a motorcycle, I was like in awe. I wanted one. I've always wanted to drive one and whatnot. And he just attracted to me that way with that gimmick, and he's just creepy. He's awesome. I don't know really how to justify why I like certain superstars, to me that some of them are just like you like them or you don't like them. Another guy that I like that's currently is Sheamus. Roman Reigns is really growing on me. Same with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I like them as a Shield. Then when they separated, I wasn't sure how they would be, but they're all doing good. I like that they're saying Seth Rollins sold out and all that. When you knew the Shield was going to come to an end, you didn't expect the night after they had a clean sweep on Evolution. But, yeah, so my favorite WWE moves, I'm going to go like with finishers. My favorite finishers would be the RKO, the Last Ride, the Stone Cold Stunner, I think, and right now the Bullhammer, I really like it. The RKO, you can strike it out of nowhere, while Randy Orton can, and it just looks devastating. And you can catch him midair, throw him up or whatever. It's just a devastating move. That also goes with the Bullhammer. It's just fierce, devastating. Elbows straight to the face. Like, it can come out of nowhere. You can set it up like he used to when he debuted the Bullhammer. Kind of like a short arm clothesline. But, the Stunner, of course, going back to liking Stone Cold. And the Last Ride, I know it's just a powerbomb, but just when you hold that guy, when Undertaker holds him up in the air a little bit and then slams him down for the powerbomb, it just looks like a lot cooler of a powerbomb than normal powerbombs. Also, the Swanton Bomb. I was a big Jeff Hardy fan. He's also one of my favorite all times. I was a huge Jeff Hardy fan when he was in the WWE. When him and Matt Hardy and Lita were with like the Hardy Boys and Lita or whatever they were. And then I liked him solo as well. He's just got that charismatic part in him. He's good. He's alright on the microphone. He's got a good moveset. He's entertaining to watch. Yeah. So my favorite TV show. This also goes with back to the Undertaker about the motorcycles. My favorite TV show of all time would be the Sons of Anarchy show. If you haven't watched it, I recommend you checking it out. Check it out on YouTube or whatever. It's on the American Netflix, the first 5 seasons. Season 7 premieres September 9th. It is an awesome show. Like, it's a guy's drama. Like, it's about a motorcycle club. Main star in it, Jax. He's the VP, the vice president of the club. His father-in-law is the president, and the president is pretty much the guy in charge. And they have like a meeting where they go to what they call church. They all talk about stuff, they discuss it, and then they vote on what they go do. And it's vicious, it's violent. There's a lot of bloody scenes. Definitely not for someone with a weak stomach. It's not too like grossed out, but there are some episodes where it is kind of disturbing. But it is unreal. Season 7, like I said, premieres September 9th. It is the last episode for the show, unfortunately. And I have seasons 1 to 5 on Blu-ray already. I'm going to get season 6 for my birthday or something. If not, I'll go out and buy it. It's a show that I could watch, no, hundreds of times. I've already watched seasons 1 to 5 4 times before season 6 was out, and I've watched season 6 when it was on TV, and then I watched it a bit after because I PVR'd it, and I could watch it no matter what. I started watching season 1 again on Netflix, and I love that show. I can never get enough of it. It's the best show I've ever seen. So where do I live? I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I don't actually live in Vancouver, but I live real close to it, and that's like one of the major cities in BC. And so I'm just gonna say that, just so that I just feel comfortable saying that without that. Just leave it as that. I live Vancouver. Favorite sport to play and watch. My favorite sport to play is lacrosse. I just finished my season on Sunday. We got eliminated in round 2 of playoffs. Not going to get into that because it's still bitter about it and all that. It was my last year at Junior B. Possibly my last game and my last year of competitive, because next is up for senior, and there's senior A and B, which are really, like, you have to try out and they take really serious, because senior B and senior A, the NLL, they come back to Richmond, or not Richmond, they come back to BC, and they play here. A lot of the people live here in the off season and all that. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And my favorite sport to watch is definitely the NHL, the National Hockey League. And my favorite team is not the Vancouver Canucks. It is indeed the New Jersey Devils. You guys probably thinking, oh, New Jersey and you're in Vancouver? What the heck? But I love the Devils. I was a big Kovalchuk fan, and then he got traded to the Devils, so I followed him there. I've always kind of liked the Devils. I've never hated them. I never disliked them for anything. They're a classy organization, but once Kovalchuk got there, and I was full on Devils fan. Still am, even though Kovalchuk left. They've got one of the best goalies ever in their that's played for them pretty much their whole career until now, in Martin Brodeur. And I love Scott Stevens, even though he doesn't play, or just watching Scott Stevens on YouTube, it's just vicious the hits he throws. If he was a player in today's NHL, he would be the best defensive defenseman, in my opinion. And he also put up points. But yeah, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about YouTube? My favorite thing about YouTube is definitely interacting with you guys and making the videos, because I do find it fun. My least favorite video part about YouTube is not the hate or trollers. It's sometimes people trying to promote themselves on other channels, not specifically mine, but in general. Sometimes I don't feel like making videos, but I do anyways, because you guys want them. Sometimes it's feels like a chore, but sometimes it's fun. It's double-edged sword. But what do I do for a living? Well, currently I am a line cook in a little pub in my town. So that's what I do. I've been in the industry for about 5 years now. Favorite type of music right now, honestly, my favorite type of music is like rap. Yes, a white guy that likes rap. But yeah, it's just what I do. What other games you play and or enjoy? I play a lot of games. NHL, I love NHL games. They get a little bit boring sometimes. But they're really fun. Call of Duty, even though I go on a spree of loving Call of Duty and then hating it. It's a love-hate relationship. I didn't really like Call of Duty Ghosts. I traded it in pretty quick, I guess. Yeah. I play NBA sometimes, but I'm not too big on it, playing it. Because when I play Xbox, I want to play with my friends. Pretty much. What other games? Oh, I really like GTA. I just think it's a phenomenal game all around. Just all the stuff you can do, the cars that they have in it. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time in general. How do you like your new gaming PC? I love my new gaming PC. I use my computer a lot more than I've used my MacBook, which says a lot because I have had my MacBook for 2 years and I just love my computer. I've got a few games on it, about 8 or so, but I've only played 4 really right now. I'm waiting till like GTA 5 comes out on PC and other games that come out. At first when I got my MacBook, I was saying I'll never go back to MacBook or Windows and that. But with the gaming PC, it's totally different. It's not a typical computer. And I don't know, it's just a beast. If you guys want, I could try and get the specs for you guys. But yeah, so that's pretty much my Q&A video for now. I know the background gameplay hasn't been all that good as I've lost 2 matches already. But I've just been it's kind of supplementary. It's not the main part of it like my universe mode. I just need something in the background. Also, for you guys, if you ever want to see anything on my channel, like different games, different series ideas, just let me know, comment in the video or whatever when you think about it, or go on Twitter and tweet me and say like, hey, this is what I think you could do, or I would like to see this. I may not always do what people want. That's just the way life goes. People don't always get their way, but yeah, just hit me up, especially on Twitter at TaterYT. Link will be in the video below. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know this has been a pretty long video, but I kind of expected it to be with being a Q&A. Even though I didn't get many questions, I had found some of my own. Holy crap, Heath Slater's on steroids here. But yeah, so the video is going to come to an end just about now. Comment, like, subscribe. If you had a question that wasn't answered, please put that in the comments below. I'll try and get to it as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be at this situation with over 600 subscribers. I honestly never thought I would see the day. It's huge. It's not as big to other people, but it is pretty big to me, because that's 600 people that are following you. Like, to me, that's crazy. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Till next time, guys, peace out.